What's going on, everyone? Forsaken Reaper here. I'm in here in a very special episode of Supreme Commander 2 with a three-way duel. We've got myself over here, Forsaken Reaper. I am the green people, whatever they're called. We've got Slingshot here, also known as Little Toast. He's the UEF, I think, the blue people. And we got Michael 2274 over here, the red people. Now, what's special about this match is that we're doing experimentals only. Yes, it's an experimentals war. And it gets pretty cool, pretty quick. So I'll bring you guys back in a sec. Alright, everyone, just a little update as to what's going on. It's almost 9 minutes in. I got my first experimental out, the Urchinau, whatever it is. We'll just call him Little Toast. Just got a Fat Boy out, and Michael 2274 is still building his, but he has 2 built, while we only have 1 built. Things are about to get a little intense. So I have mine prepared. Little Toast is just sending his straight out up, and he's doing a little raid on Michael 2274's base over here. Ooh. Michael's got a Scarab, I think. What do they call it? Megalith. I call them Scarabs. And he's just, Little Toast is just lighting it up, trying to get those research stations to slow him down. But those lasers from that Scarab are really taking their toll on the Fat Boy, and that big gun too is really doing some damage. It's starting to look like he's going to be able to take it down, but he switches to a different one. And thus he's really just causing damage, not really destroying anything. As the Scarab annihilates it. Kabloosh. But he's already got another one built, already replacing it. Well, I've got 2 as the Vanguard here. Alright, everyone, there's Little Toast 2 goes again with his Fat Boy, lighting him up from afar. I was going to send my guys in, but I sort of pulled back. I'm going to let him, Michael 2274 and Little Toast duke it out as Michael 2274 concentrates his Scarab. About 66% on the Fat Boy and about 33% on that Mass Extractor. He's got reinforcements coming, but that Fat Boy is really taking heat. But it is disrupting his thing. It's looking like it's about to destroy some stuff, but we'll see what comes of that. And now here I come to the fray, starting to light up. I see he's almost destroyed his Fat Boy, so I come in here and concentrate my fire on the lead Scarab and annihilate that just as soon as he annihilates the Fat Boy. Then I light up this remaining Scarab, and there's just no chance. And boom goes the dynamite there. Now he's about to have a King Cryptor or something built, which will cause him trouble. I'm not sure what he's building in here. It's sort of hard to see through there. I can't really tell. But I just built a Universal Colossus, which is another strong dude. But we'll get all this in a second. And everyone, so I sort of wreaked some havoc on his forward mass bases there, moving up towards the center, and then it's about to be a showdown between my Unicrows and his King Cryptor. And just sort of big damage on the initial blow, which caused him a steady stream of fire, but as you can see, he's got 70,000 health. These guys only have 16,000 health. And he's dealing a lot of damage too. He's got missiles coming in, and it's just starting to not really looking too great for my dudes. He takes down the right one. I'm doing damage to him, but he's just got a lot of firepower. Those big cannons, those rocket launchers, and it's just really a matter of time before boom, I go down. However, I've got my Universal Colossus at the ready. I'm not going to send him in there just yet, and Michael 2274 is still trying to catch up. He's getting some mass conversion stuff because he's running low on mass, as we all pretty much are, because we're so low, especially Little Toast up there. He's got a Fat Boy reinforcement to continue to harass Michael 2274, but he's building 2 more King Cryptors as we speak. It does not bode well. I've got this thing, the Pull and Mash, the Experimental Mobile Unit Magnet. I don't know why I built that. That was probably the stupidest thing I ever did. And that was the stupidest thing I ever could have done, because it is worthless, as you shall soon see. Alright, everyone. Whoops. Now, that Fat Boy really rained some hell down on those research things and that mass things. The research things aren't so much anymore because Michael 2274 has a Monkey Lord, one of the best units in the game, if arguably the best in a 1v1 combat. But the mass is what's really important because that's what keeps the army going. And so destroying those is crucial. He destroyed the engineer. So Michael's forward positions of the base are devastated. I've got this mobile unit magnet that it's supposed to be for regular units that like gets them all up in that, but it is completely worthless. And his Monkey Lord just decimates it. I did take his engineer up there, but His Fat Boy is lighting the thing up, but as you can see, it has 100,000 health compared to the 75 basically 76,000 King Cryptor, and the 67,500 for the Universal Colossus. But this fat boy is sort of bridging the gap by dealing damage from afar. Plus he's got 2 King Cryptors right in there. And that fat boy is continuing to just hammer that Monkey Lord. Monkey Lord having to move around, but once that laser gets in there, ooh, 17,000. Not gonna last him very long. Plus laser cannons, turning the big laser cannons on, or turning the laser cannons on the King Cryptor. I'm just sort of sitting here getting ready. I'm gonna wait for the engagement to end, and I'm gonna bust in. But even with 2 King Cryptors, that Monkey Lord is still dealing death to that King Cryptor, the lead King Cryptor. But it's starting to take its toll. It has 140,000 health now, but it's starting to get down there. It still has more health than that 1 King Cryptor there alone. And bam! That King Cryptor falls to the ground, decimated by the astonishing attack. I have my Universal Colossus just sitting there waiting. They can't wait. But he's got 2 more King Cryptors on the way. There's no way this Monkey Lord could win this fight in the long run. But he's already building more. He's already got another Scarab built, and he's got another Monkey Lord built. But in the meantime, this Monkey Lord is about to have taken on a Fat Boy and 2 King Cryptors in one, which it did, and is now taking out all that. Ooh, he had a satellite thing, which it did successfully now. Still has more health than a single King Cryptor, but with 2 more, it's looking sort of grim for the Monkey Lord. But it can go down fighting and really cripple Little Toast's things as he tries to as Michael 2274 tries to batter his way through Little Toast's defenses. We could speed this up a little bit, but I mean, even still, it's continued onslaught, and it's about to take down another King Cryptor. Unbelievable, folks! This thing is a slayer, but it's starting to look like it's. But just when it looks like it might actually take down another one, I come in here and ruin the day for the Monkey Lord with my 2 Universal Colossuses. Light that up. He's got a Scarab on me, so he had reinforcements coming, so he very well could have continued to keep Little Toast 2 pinned down. But I come in here, and we just sort of ice that fool right there. I just sort of let this guy get attacked. He's sort of doing some fancy moves, trying to get there. But I send 1 forward and 1 to face this Scarab, and it's not looking great. Not looking great in a 1v1. But that one is easy destruction. But up here, I am doing some damage to it. Quite some damage to it, though. Looking like I might win, but he's got that second one behind there and a third one there. That one must have got. I think he launched that one half-baked or something to try and just get the extreme firepower out. So I come in here, but I'm still lighting it up. Got 1 King Cryptor down, but he's about to take down one of these, and that one's down. I was going for his mass originally, but I was going for the half-baked one to see if I could take that down real quick, and then I keep going for the mass for some reason. I think probably just to deny it to him. And bam! So his King Cryptors end up winning the battle overall, but at a great cost of many King Cryptors dead. And now Michael 2274 has some reserves, as do I. But I'll get all to all that in a sec. Alright everyone, sorry I was a little late on this one, but just a little background. We really didn't press any advantage. No one really did anything. We built up our army. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of Universal Colossuses here. Little Toast here has got an army of King Cryptors, and Michael 2274 has a conga line of killer Monkey Lords. And he also has these jackhammers. They're like mobile artillery that they set up and blast, which is what he did right there. Pretty cool picture, actually. And there's about to be impact there. Boom. So this really is what ignites the whole thing, and he sort of focuses all on the Monkey Lord because he rightfully fears them the most. Sort of seems like we're picking on Little Toast too a bit, even though I destroyed one of Michael's things. But we have reason to do so because the King Cryptors are deadly, and because he's probably the best player of us all in Supreme. But this is when the big mosh pit happens, and believe me, it's not pretty. So I go for that. His Monkey Lord strikes me, I'm striking that. We're all sort of sharing responsibility here, and he's just sitting back and watching from a elevated position. And this is not going to end well for any of us. Look at all those lasers. One of my Universal Colossuses goes down. Or is about to. Another one is about to. He's got his Monkey Lord separated from the group. I'm sort of just pushing forward. Doing a lot of damage to his Monkey Lords, but my dudes are falling like flies. it's sort of just me and Michael fighting, and Little Toast blasted from above, even though his King Cryptor did take some damage, as did his jackhammers. But I'm trying to... I fear his Monkey Lords, I want to take them out, but I really should have focused a lot more on Little Toast, which is what I'm doing now. But I have unfinished business with the Monkey Lords, so they're just shooting me in the back. I'm just in the death... I'm in the kill zone right here. There's no winning right where I am at. And he's just got his army marching. And I'm trying to strike him from behind, but I mean, I got him in a corridor where it's like a classic 300 thing. One of his King Cryptors goes down, but my dudes are taking heat from both sides, really suffering. And I've done it where I've weakened Michael enough to where, but not weakened Little Toast enough to where it's likely that Michael is gonna get decimated here by these King Cryptors as my last one falls, thus giving the initially weakened Little Toast the upper hand, most likely, as his lead Monkey Lord gets swiped at and is not really returning. But he's got one here. He's really draining that King Cryptor. He can really just sort of keep him in a corridor right there, but he actually sends one towards my base. He wants to finish me off because he knows I got no one there, but I got a whole bunch of dudes stuck here being stupid because I built it horribly. But that one Monkey Lord goes down, and now we've got the swarm of King Cryptors. Look at them all against a very weakened foe, which is us. And he's sort of just trying to do like a 300 thing here. Hold the line! I've got a Universal Colossus rolling up. And so he's on the offensive against me, but he's on the drastic defensive against Little Toast, as Little Toast is hammering through. And he's going to decimate me there. He took down one King Cryptor, took down another, but he himself is running short on time. And Little Toast just keeps hammering out those King Cryptors. And finally, the Monkey Lord falls, only to have another one take his place. But look at all those things get just wiped. No mercy for that. And he sort of has this Monkey Lord just sitting here. He either forgot about him, or I think he did forget about him, but that's also strategically placed to keep me from moving him out. But his King Cryptors are sort of damaged all around. So it's enough for the Monkey Lord to take him, but there's so much firepower, especially with these jackhammers, that it's really just not going to be enough. Or it's just too much for the Monkey Lord to stop on its own, and he's got no reserves here. He's building something. He's almost got something done right there, but the enemy's at the gates for him. He tries to push into me and me, so he can focus totally on Chuck, but as you can see, I've got quite the army waiting here. He destroys that stupid experimental thing before I can get that guy out. Little Toast is just hammering on the gates there. He's got a Monkey Lord built. This one is not getting built anytime soon, probably not quick enough. And he's sort of wreaking havoc in my base here. I can't get my guys moving. He's trying to take out my commander, a smart move, but luckily my dude's fast and he gets the heck out of there. I try to deal with that Monkey Lord, but he comes in here and just starts devastating Michael's base. And that experimental thing goes down. He knows he's done, and he just catapults right into the middle of Little Toast's line. Meanwhile, his Monkey Lord is doing damage to my dudes. He did a jump pack. He's trying to escape, trying to destroy my thing and take it over. And he just sends the whole King Cryptor army the other way. But he's got two dudes waiting right here for him, and it's just like a terrible situation to be in. I mean, he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You can run, you can't even run in that. You can't run and you can't hide. And Michael 2274 has been defeated. Thus, the Monkey Lords are down. And my base is saved. I am saved. However, I only have one experimental gantry, and I only have 2 Universal Colossuses, and one of which is very heavily damaged. And I think we all know what's coming next. I mean, it's just the march of the Cryptors and the Jackhammers. And the battle begins. I got 3 against an unending horde of King Cryptors. But they're in a corridor. But they already smashed one down to mine. Almost got one down to halfway already. I take down the lead King Cryptor. But another one comes down. And with that one as that one falls, my fate is sealed. If only I can get one more out though. And just take as many Cryptors as you can. Take many Cryptors with you. As he just starts devastating my base, he sees this one. I got my commander rolling up, trying to get him out, but he destroys it before he can get out. And that's the game, folks. I tried to do a little jumping thing. But with that and that, hope you guys enjoyed that experimental War of the Experimentals, and I hope you guys stay tuned for more duels. Thanks for watching. See you next one.